Usual Ritual hat straighters, that's the one. This is Gardening Calendar 49, and I'm going to cover up the hanging basket at the front with some fleece, nice and thick, put some pegs on to stop that. It'll get wet, but just want to stop the frost. I'm going to go and test my pipe now. I'm going to cover up my Buddha, and then I'm doing some cuttings off an orchid. I'll show you how I do that, and then I'll have to keep that upstairs and see if they take, because they take a long time, orchids, but we'll try. I've never done it before the way I've seen on the television, so we'll just see how it goes. So, onwards. Look at my bacon I've got out. Look at that, you see that? Right. Went to the meat van, I said, how much is your bacon? Look at the size of that packet. He said, 3 for a tenner. Oh, he said, take the full box. He said, I'm going now. And I'm not joking, I must have got about 12 packs. I didn't count them actually. I wish I had now. Anyway, let's go up there and get some fleece, because all the fleece is in the lemonry. I can check on the temperatures in there. I've also got to put a heater on in my man cave, because last night was super cold. This is what I've been waiting for before covering up anything. See, look, it's attacked the begonias nicely. Right, so I'll leave that a few more days, and that should all wilt. Once it's wilted, I'll start covering up, you know, the actual tubers and things like that. Anyway, I'll stop the video while I go in the shed. Oh, that's better in here. Oh, I can tell you something, it's blinking cold out there. It is that. That's the temperature in here. Yep, 10 degrees, so I've got my heater spot on. Right, I'm just going to get some fleece together, so I'll grab that. I'll go up to the shed, open the shed, try the man cave, go back down there with the fleece and turn off the hose pipe. Job done. Got my fleece. There you go. I'll just leave that on the floor there. And then, let's try this hose pipe out, I say. Oh yes, it works indeed. Right, I'm happy with that. Put it into hyperlapse. Oh, I can tell you what, I won't be staying out here long. It's absolutely freezing, dead strong winds. Actually, I'll need some pegs. Don't know how many pegs she's got. I'll take them anyway. I have to buy some more, I think. It really is cold. Better keep my door shut and all on the carport, because I've got my heater set at 5 degrees. When it drops to 4, it comes on. I don't want that heat going to waste on the outside. So let's shut that door. Ooh. Right, onwards. I'll switch off this hose pipe and disconnect it first. Oh yes, there's the pegs. There's the fleece. There's the hose pipe. I'm going to switch off. Well, that's the hanging basket I'm doing. I'll put it into hyperlapse because I don't want to bore you. Well, that should do. I'll show you. It's just to stop the begonia tubers or whatever going off. Well, freezing. Right, my hands are dropping off, they're that cold. I'm now taking these pegs back and I'm going to find a bag or something to put on the Buddha, that one. Just to stop the frost, giving it a battering. A little protection, don't need much. Oh dear me, it's cold. Right, let's go and cover it up. Got one here first of all with an hole in the top. about crushing plants at this time of year. That can go. That can go. Cut them, they'll all be cut right down to the ground. Right, what I do is just put a clip on, scrunch it up. Don't matter about the base, I don't think. No, don't matter about the base. Right, this bit finished up. Put some clips on. I think that should do actually. I'm happy with that. Right, just got to set the heater now in the man cave. I'll tell you what, it's me done outside. It's very cold. I'm going into the garage in a minute. I'm going to have a look at how to do the let's move this table. Oh yeah, oh, bloody hell. Right, anyway, I'll switch off for a minute while I set the heater. Heater's running. See if it switches off. Can't find my temperature gauge, but don't really need it. Not in here. There you are, that's great, that's gone off. Right, that'll just keep the frost off, that will. Onwards, down to the garage, and I'm going to sort out these orchids. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Something I've learnt off the Japanese on the internet. Right, all the leaves have dropped off my bonsais now. All of them actually. Might start putting them under there. We'll see. It's not cold enough yet. You've got to let them do the natural thing of winter. Otherwise, they won't come back all right. Let's get down here. I'll better lock shed. It's a shed. Lock up the summer house. Job done. Whew, gee. Mind you, everybody in Britain will be suffering a little bit. It's that cold. It's that wind. It's about 3 or 4 degrees, I think, and then the wind adds to the chill factor. Done it. Right, I'm going inside having a brew now. Then I'll be coming back out with my orchid, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. Then I'm going to put my orchids up in the attic. See you in a bit. Look at that meat. Well, I've just been up to my lemonry, taking a few more avocados, and picking up a few pots. I've just put a big pot, Chinese pot, cracked over a few years ago, but I put it back into the shed. Well, summer house actually. Anyway, I'll show you the Brugmansia, Angel's Trumpet, see what you think. Look how it's doing. Let's have a look. Isn't that lovely? So there's 2 there. There's even more coming out, look. Right, so 2 there. A couple there. 1 there. And I've sent for some seeds. Well, there's another 2 there. Another one coming out there. It's looking good. I'm going to have to cut it right back next year. But when I cut it back, it goes daft again. Could do with trying to keep 2 main trunks, but it's not easy to do. Oh, there's another one coming there. Anyway, I've sent for 4 more, or is it 5 different types of Brugmansia, different colours. They look amazing. Seeds, because you can get a lot of success from seeds. Everything seems to be doing fine in here. My heater came on when it was very frosty, which is a good thing. At least I know it's working. It better be. It was an expensive heater. Wonder why that's there. Oh, I think she just put it out of the way for now. Yeah, when it comes winter, it becomes chaos, doesn't it? Look at that new growth on this. Wow. Do you know, I've only just noticed that. Is there a side shoot coming off? Can't tell. Oh yeah, there it is, down there. Oh my god, that's fantastic. And it's not in a giant pot. No doubt at some point it'll burst that pot. Well, when it does, I'll just have to change it. Asparagus fern doing well. This is a nice plant that Billy's got. Look at that. Almost into December. Beautiful, isn't it? Look at that fern this year. I'm going to try and clear that area over there in corner. Not of the fern, of this lot here, so that I can actually get to it, because what happens, we can't really see it because of all plants here. I don't mind them being there, but this lot, it just needs to be out of the way. But the ferns have done amazing this year. Absolutely brilliant. Anyway, in the new year, I'll show you how I tidy up. There's my new pipe. So I'm quite happy with that now. I think that's it for now. I'm not really doing much gardening on the gardening calendar because there's not much gardening to do, but I'm just keeping you all up to date on what's happening. That asparagus fern's doing very well. This is like an asparagus type climbing fern. Look. Don't know exactly what it is. I could do with finding out really. This, believe it or not, is an orchid, and it did really well last year, and it's doing well again this year. It seems to be able to take the cold. Yeah, there's another look. Now my other orchids I left out just to see what happened, and they all bloody died. Anyway, got 2 more orchids and I'm experimenting now on cuttings and things like that. Well, that's it for now. Right, another day, another job. I've got to go and find covers now that we have for the tables, and we haven't a clue where they are. I've got a feeling they're in the top shed. I hate doing this because a lot of messing about the top shed. I've got to take this curtain back, then I've got to undo the door. Then after I've finished, put the door back and then put the curtain back. That's the worst bit. So that's what I'm going to do. Yes. It's a nice day for now, but apparently there's a lot of rain coming in. Well, that's that covered up underneath here, so that should keep it dry now. I've took the glass out. I'll put that at the side because the glass is toughened glass. Side of the shed. So that's another job done for winter. Look at the state of that bench. Just look at it. That wasn't cheap. That cost us, I think, I can't remember now actually. It was quite dear, 100 and something. Right, look at the state of that. And at the same time, I got this for 70 quid off Temu. What a bargain this was. Look at that. Not one bit of rust. And yet that other one, which was dear, is falling to bits. So now, in the spring, I'm going to have to strip it down, that part, and paint it. What a mess. Anyway, what I have found is my covers. So, I'll go and get Billy. We'll wipe that table down, get the cover on. I think Billy said she wanted to put some fleece on first. We'll see what she thinks. Might be a good idea actually. Ooh, look at the oysters, poor things. Anyway, these are my bonsais. I'm going to bring all my bonsais from up there down here. Right, I'm going to put it in hyperlapse because otherwise it'll take forever. Well, that's that. That tested my back a bit, that did. I know they're not heavy or anything, but it's back and forward, down, up, you know. I'll show you what I've done. There you go. Next job, before the next frost, is to put a sheet pinned up here somewhere and draping down here and something at the side. But for today, I think I'll call that a day. This is not to protect the trees as such, protect the roots because they're only so small in such a small pot. It's to protect the pots as well. These trees in the ground, they'd be fine. I've just took one in, funny enough, a particular small orange we bought, and I bonsai'd it, and it's from a seed and it's growing great. There is one or two bonsais around the garden which I can see. This one, this is a black currant. That's easy to keep that. These will be fine, I think. I'm going to drop the pots down though, put them over there, over the near the shed. That'll stop them being frosted a little bit. I've got another, look at this beauty. Look at that, how it's turning out. It's a real good one, that. I'll show you it in close up. Look at the, there's a nice moss growing on the bottom. Twists and turns. Nice few dead bits. I tried to get the bark off that, but the bark was really hard. Yeah, it may drop off eventually itself. Yeah. And as for this here, these are nearly gone now, so what I'll do is I'll fill them up with compost, but all around the back sides and back there's a band, 2 bands, can you see? I'm going to drill in every single piece of wood all the way around to stop it collapsing. Yeah, and they should come up next year if I cover them up, but look at this Christmas tree in that pot, how it's doing. Oh, it's only in a pot. But it's beautiful, that, isn't it? But as plants get bigger, like this one, this cordyline, you don't strip back anything now. You know, like all the leaves, you don't do any of that now. You let it go through the winter. What I'll do, I'll tie it up, tie them up, cover them with fleece, and then that's it. And then in the spring, I'll take all the dead leaves off. You might think, oh, that's a lot of work for a garden, but if you only do it now and again, I mean, when was the last time I was in garden? Very rarely in the garden in winter, because you just got to wait for everything dying back. Anyway, Billy's covered up that, which I'm happy about. She's covered up the big table, so let's take my drill back. I've got to sort some that pot. I might put it in my shed, that pot, because I don't want the pot to break, you see. Tree's all right, but the pot, well. And that one, I'll go down on the ground. These will go through winter, no problem. I'll show you the table. She's covered up. There you go. Nice job. Got another one there. I don't know why she didn't cover it with that. Then that. I'll have to have a word with her about that, because I can't see the point in not using it. This toolbox is like a treasure chest. I've got everything in it, and it's only a DeWalt case, but I've adapted the case. I've cut things out. I've put things in here cut out. I've cut I've sorted this out, put screws in, I've put sponges on to stop the screws falling all over. Got every drill you can imagine in here. So it's all together really, so it's good, innit? Good. Right, next year we're going to clear this area here, get rid of some of them cardoons, and maybe put a table and chairs there, the one up there on the circle, because she doesn't particularly like it there any longer because we don't use it, you see. Well, we would use it out here. So anyway, that's the plan. That's the plan. Oh, and the that big cover down there, I'm going to see if I can somehow adapt it to go over this lot. Yeah, might be able to do. Right, locking up time. Done my lot for today. Don't need to do any more. You don't have to do much in winter. I've just got to start tying things up before the next frost. The cordy lines and that, because they won't like deep frost. They can go down to 0, maybe 1, but they don't like it too much. Right, I'm going in. Right, my next job, I'm going to put stainless steel screws and drill all the way around in every one of them, because it with the weight of the soil tried to pull itself apart. But I'm only doing it on these two, obviously, because them bands go all the way around, but these two don't. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll put it into hyperlapse and I'll get on with that. Well, that was a hell of a lot of drilling. I've drilled all the way around on every piece of wood on the top 2 bands. So I'll put it back into hyperlapse because I need to screw all the stainless steel screws in now. So I'll show you what I've done. See, screws in every one. Because this band doesn't go all the way around, it will stop the pressure throwing it out. Because this started to collapse in the summer, and I've got to put more soil in yet as this lot dies. Cover it up with some fleece. I might cover it up with fleece and then put soil on top. I think that might be the best bet, you see, because I don't want any frost getting to the begonias really, and we'll see how many survive. Anyway, let's go into hyperlapse. Well, that was successful. Oh, and that snapped off. Piece of wood off the top. Right, I've just fed the fish, but under there now it's looking very dry, so I'm going to give it a damn good watering. Because I'm going to be quite a long time, I think I'll have to put it into hyperlapse. I brought my winter hose pipe out. It's just the right length for this man cave. I don't need it any longer. Oh, tickling my throat. But look how green it still is this time of year. December on Monday. So, wow, you can see, I think, I don't know if you can see, but see how dry it is? Dry as a bone. And I'll tell you what dries it out the most, have a guess. The wind. I hate the wind. That's the only thing I don't like. And it never, ever floods around here, and it never will. Unless the sea takes back all this part of Britain. Which ain't in our lifetime. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into hyperlapse. my watering done for today. I think I'll call it a day now. Got to keep my eye on the frost. Well, like I say, that one will have to be covered up if it gets too cold. I think it can take it down to 0, maybe 1, -1. But they can take it down to about -5. But I think I want to do them because it kind of protects them a lot better if you put fleece around them. Even just tying them up makes a difference, you know. I just had to fix an hole on the roof as oh, okay, it's open, as it was leaking in. I've sorted that out. You see, they use these plastic seals and you screw them down and then put a cap on. The trouble is, the sun and the cold over the years just destroys them. Right, that's it for now. Right, I've just repaired a pot, one of those what we saw free. We thought were good value indeed. Anyway, I'll go and show you what Billy's been doing at the front. You'll see a transformation in January when everything's dead. Right, she's put that there from them pots we got. Ah, alright, isn't it? There's my Nordmann fir that I bought, which is very similar to the Korean fir. It's only $12.99 that. Anyway, she's going to do another one of these flowers and put it on the other side. And that's, oh, and she's got them to plant yet. So I think I'll shift that pot because I don't want that frosting up. I'll put it under there. That should protect it. Right, just come and check in the plants up at the lemon, right? See what's going on. Make sure everything's alright. Yeah, seems alright. It's these busy lizards I'm concerned about. So I don't feel. Seem alright. They're not wilting or anything. That seems to be alright as well, doing alright. These are slow growing and they will be very slow growing, but they've sprouted. But they will spring up. Is that dry? Not dry, but you might give it a bit of water, I don't know. That could do with a bit of water. You've got to be careful, you see. Got a load on floor here as well, avocados. In the past I've had a lot of trouble with mice getting in here, and even a rat at one point I think. And they're a pain in the arse to get in anywhere. Looking for warmth, looking for food. Oh my god, they're getting ridiculous, them cactus now. They are. They're getting big. They're growing at such a rapid rate. Do you know, I got 6 cactuses. That was one of them. For a £5 from the seal sanctuary. Somebody had brought them in and they weren't in very good condition. They weren't good at all. I think they'd been left for about a year without any water. Anyway, cutting a long story short, I said, how much do you want for them? She said, oh, gives a £5. And, well, I was quite happy with that. Just got to keep the things ticking over, really. Bit dry, that. Right, I'm going to water. That's alright, I think. I'm going to walk at the hanging baskets that need it. Perhaps the avocados. Cactus don't need touching. Yes, the next job, I've got a plant down there. I've got a tree I bought. I'm going to put it into a big pot, so I'm going to do that next. I'll film that when I get down there. Anyway, I'm going to do some watering now. Right, that'll come in handy. I will see if I can cut the head off that, and the rest I can just put in the bottom of the pot. I'll try that now, because you never know. It might be all right. Let's go and have a go. Right. I've got to sort this out now. Get Some scissors. In fact, better put it in hyperlapse to tell you the truth. Otherwise it'll get very boring. Right, I'm going to move that to the front now.
I'll pick all your crap up first, because you can't.
You're on camera.
Pardon?
You're on camera with your filthy mouth.
Oh, yeah.
You can't help saying crap. Well, that'll do me. Let's have a look. Right, I'm going to take that to the front and then I'm going to call that a day. Man, I'm going to tidy up, obviously. Well, what I've managed to do is cut that down. Now I can stick that in a pot. So I'm going to try at the front, put it in one of them. It looks it'll look quite good, I think. Let's go and have a look. Yeah, it doesn't suit the tree, but it'll suit the bonsais next year. Just move them to there. Turn the head a bit, shall we? There you are. How's that? It's alright, that, isn't it? Never waste anything. You can help it. Here she is. Playing with the balls, look. Let's go and have a look where she's put these. It's Christmas, isn't it? Yeah, I thought I'd stay ahead of the game. Let's go and have a look what she's up to. Oh, there you go. She's stuck a load of balls on there. You can cut some of that tree down if you want to get them on. You got your snips? Or
Yes.
No, that. You can cut them down.
Don't need to.
Oh, alright. Not that one, no. It's a eucalyptus, that one. As long as you cut above a bud. I've got to cut it down, you see, before spring. That fig, if you cut above a bud, you can hang one on, can't you? If it's too tall for you to reach, I mean. Just cut one along branches, because I am cutting it back. No, I'm cutting it back in spring, but if you cut it back to a bud, I know science is hard for women. If you cut it to about there or there, so you can reach. Oh, right. You don't want to cut it.
Interference.
Right. I better go. Yeah, better go. Look at that palm tree there. It's growing magnifico. Well, up to now I haven't had to cover up my begonias, but I'll have to do it soon. I'll do it just before there's a frost. There's no point otherwise. No point at all. Anyway, onwards. Hello again. Another day of winter. I'm ending this gardening calendar 49. My last job really on this one is going to water under my man cave. So without further ado, that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, I'll see you on number 50. See you, bye.